Okay, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. In today's video, we're here for Delicious in Dungeon episode 3. So last episode, Marcia was feeling a little bit insecure about how she had been told that she wouldn't help the situation, and so she got a little bit insecure about that whole thing. And then they had the whole cute thing where she got I forget, it was like called a Marmaduke or something like that. I can't remember what exactly it was called, but it screamed at her, and she had the like eyes going out, bug eyes, whatever, and they had that wholesome moment, kind of wholesome, I guess, where they all told her how strong and capable she actually is and how much they're gonna need her on the later floors, so they're trying to conserve her magic as is now. Then we had the moment with Chill Chuck and, what was his name? What's his name? Oh god, the cooker guy. Jesus Christ. Can't believe I'm forgetting his name. I'll remember it as soon as they talk about him once we get in the show, but him and Chilchek had a very wholesome moment where Chilchek was working on the different traps and stuff so he could make a really good meal for them. Just a lot of wholesome stuff going around. From what I have heard, this series lore gets deeper and deeper as we continue, so I'm beyond excited to see how that lore continues to develop as we continue on in this series. But for now, I'm just excited to see some more good eats, and I'm gonna keep up the tradition, which I have now, well, I call it a tradition, but I've only been doing it for a week. I started it last week. As soon as I finished this episode, I went and got food because I was starving, and so it's probably gonna end up being the exact same thing here. But without further ado, let's hop straight into Delicious in Dungeon, episode 3. Also, I believe the guy's name was Senshi, if I'm not wrong. I'm pretty sure it's Senshi. Of course, just only thinking about food. What the hell? There you go. Where are we exactly? That's right. They did say that they knew about, like, secret entrances and what do you say? The decoration on my sword is gone. Oh, wait. Hang on. Was there something special on it before? Let me see. Decoration? What is like a... Maybe I'm missing... Hang on. What is a sword decoration? I would assume it's like a charm you put on your sword or something. Well, I found absolutely nothing. The only stuff that I found was like people talking about using swords as decoration in like a house or something. So clearly I don't know what they're talking about. I'm assuming it's like a charm or something he keeps on his sword. So yeah, it is like a little charm you keep on the sword. Was it like super important to him or something? Whoa, okay. Is it just me, or does the style look different for this episode? Oh my god, that is just a full rotten corpse. What in the hell? That's kind of cool. Whoa! What the hell? So it's like living armor, basically? Oh my god. And his sword insta broke on it. Wow. Yikes, I guess. He has the sword charm on that sword, so maybe he steals one of their swords or something? Because it's got that little charm on it. There you go. Ah. I wasn't expecting this much blood this episode. It was his first death. So this really is like a D&D-esque world where you can be revived on a whim. That's not even kind of cool. That's really cool. That's so unique to a fantasy world. Usually death in fantasy worlds, especially in anime, is like the end-all be-all. Like resurrection magic is usually like either like taboo or extremely difficult to do, or like in most cases it's like impossible. It's like a magic that nobody's been able to attain. But in this one, it's just like, yeah, you can just casually resurrect people. That was just my first death. Like, okay, that's actually really cool. None of them describe... You can't eat armor! Yeah, exactly. It's not something you can just cook. Yeah, since you speaking facts here. Cook and eat your own. I feel like we should be worried that he's that depressed about not being able to eat living armor. Alright, here we go. We gotta make it back through again. I find it very interesting that nobody has, like, come and cleaned this area out yet. You would think, like, as the dungeon is explored further and further, more and more people would find access to this place, and more people would come through this, like, kind of secret entrance area, and someone eventually super powerful would wipe all these sets of armor out, if going through this passageway is much quicker than, say, the normal path, because they did say they went through, like, a secret entrance to get here. So, interesting that nobody's really cleaned this area out yet. Or maybe these living armors, like, literally can't die or something. Maybe they, like, just put themselves back together. Because it did say they're controlled by magic, so maybe they can't exactly just die off. I don't know. Well, there goes one. Okay, Senshi. Damn! And then Laios cut the head off. Smooth. Senshi and Laios are low-key a good team. Yeah, so I don't think you can kill them. I think that's why nobody's taken him out yet. Hey, Laios, why are we just staring at it? We should oh, I thought I put it on backwards there for a second. Laios, we should really get moving. Like, this is not the time. My god, they all moved this time? Every single one of them moved. Look at this man staring at him. He so wants to eat these armors. He 1000% wants to eat them. Maybe seeing you again? Yeah, I don't know if there's exactly someone. What if it's just like the dungeon supplying them with magic? I can't imagine there's a person who's been alive long enough to just sit in that room and constantly control them, because that person would need food to control them in the first place. So I don't know if someone is correct. I feel like it's more correct to say the dungeon is the one controlling them, but obviously I don't know that. That's just a guess. I swear, the style of this episode looks different. Am I wrong in thinking that? Like, it seriously feels like the style of this episode looks different from the style that we're used to. Like, I don't know how to describe it, but it just feels different. Like, the character faces look different than the style we've gotten used to in the first two episodes. Little Senshi was just shining his pot down there. This man could not care less about anything that's not food. No, it definitely looked at him. They definitely have some kind of senses, right? Specifically the way that that thing turned its head to look at him directly. If it didn't have eyes, then what it did earlier when it put the helmet on backwards, it would have just left the helmet on backwards, because it has no reason to turn it around to face Laios. There would be no reason for that. Okay, Senshi. My god, the animation! Okay, Trigger. Okay, now Laios has just gotta very quickly sneak by to the door. It's like that place was all well kept, but then you enter this door and it's all, like, ruined. Oh, that is very disheartening that there is an even stronger looking being in here. Maybe there's a person in it? Oh, it definitely looks way stronger. Okay, Laios. Woo! Ooh, its sword is tough as hell. Damn! I love this animation. Maybe that's why the style's different. They did like a different style so they could do more fluid animation like this. And that thing just insta-destroyed his sword. Oh my god. A sword that was already a step up from his previous one got insta-destroyed. There's absolutely a living being in there. Wait, yeah, what? Oh. Oh. This animation is so clean! What the hell? What is happening right now? An egg case. But why? For what reason did it shield it? That thing absolutely is able to see. Yeah. Huh. Look at Chilchuk putting on the helmet. If it's a living being, there's many ways to do. I don't know why I expected anything different. Of course with Laios, the end goal is going to be eating them. Of course it is. What else, what other goal could Laios possibly have in mind other than just eating them? Oh my god. What is that angle? What in the hell was that angle of Senshi? Oh my god. Wow, they actually took a good chunk of them out. Yeah. How do you kill them then? It's a slime? Oh, it's saying it can't. Oh, he's saying it can't be a slime. Okay. Okay, hit him with a little elbow there. Oh my god, he yanked its head off. Yeah, now you just gotta run with it. Oh, it can't see him anymore. Ah. So because he flipped its eyes to face the wall, it could only tell it was behind one of the pillars. So all it could do is direct its body to attack one of said pillars. So there was like kind of a chance thing there. That slash could have hit Laios, but because it can't tell which pillar it's behind, it attacked the wrong one. What the hell? It was a mollusk? Well, the armor's still walking around. Oh, he threw its head back at it. Yeah, it went to grab the head immediately. Ooh, good hit. My man Laios is just taking it apart now. I see. So it's like this mollusk killed like a knight or something like that. Took it and like went inside the ridges of the armor and took control of the armor that way. That's actually very interesting. But it seems like there's like several mollusks within this one suit of armor, and so every new piece he breaks off, he has to stab through it and kill that new mollusk. I mean, it's not powerful anymore now that you've kind of took it apart. It is holding on to that shield. Why is it trying to take her staff from here? Oh, are they all gonna go after it? Yep, they're immediately all going after it. Why is she so happy to see a magic user? That is actually so unique, because usually in most like D&D or MMORPG games, like living armors are just that. They're just living armors, but this adds such a unique twist to them. And usually like living armors is like the final boss like brings back like dead soldiers or something and uses the living armors to fight like whoever you're playing as. But this is really cool. This is such a unique twist on that kind of basic tropey idea in the way that it's controlled by another being like in the creases of the armor. That's really cool. Yeah. Oh god. Oh god. That face. Oh god. Oh my. Let Chilchuk go. Oh my god. Why is she yanking his head like that? Well, you guys don't seem to have much of a choice here. We're gonna eat whatever this creature mollusks thing is. We're gonna eat it. It drowned! Jesus! Why is Laios like holding his hands out for him? Alright, let's see. We've got quite the salad dish going on. This is so cool. I like can't get over how cool this is. Like like how do you like man, it's just it looks so damn good too. As much as you would look at this and be like, no, it just that looks like a squid. That's all that looks like. That looks like you're eating like some fried squid or whatever type of squid you want to eat. That's all that looks like. And then this like salad here looks good. Like the food, even though it's monster based, somehow consistently manages to look really good. It's so weird, but they do it so well. Like my mouth is watering and I know that this is not even like real food, but my mouth is watering because like obviously the herbs and the stuff he tossed in there, that's all real, but the monster creatures are not. And I just, man, the different combinations they use and like how detailed the different like foods are and how like each of them works differently with each other and how there's different ways to cook each monster and all of this stuff and like the methods they go through cooking it is so cool. Like where he put the head on top of it and steamed it, that was like... How do you come up with that? That's so cool. Like, actually, that's just so cool. Grilled living armor. Steam-baked living armor. We've got a lot of different options to try. Wild. Oh my god! Yeah, as we've seen very clearly, Senshi doesn't really seem to be affected by heat. Yeah, they're all gonna wait till you eat it first. Well, since you dove in next. Think I could. Well, I mean, yeah. That's also so realistic. God, I have so much good stuff to say about that. That is so realistic to, like, cook the food. And for a very first time ever cooking something and, like, you don't know how it's going to taste, you don't know how long you need to cook it for, you're just giving it a test run to then be like, I mean, I could have cooked it better and then, like, learn from that so you can cook it better in different areas, like, maybe cook it a little longer, add a different kind of spice to it, add some different herbs, whatever you want to call it. That is so cool and, like, realistic. I don't know how to describe it. It's just so cool. Like, I love how much clear thought and attention went into the making of every bit of details about how the food is made in this show. Marciel's just terrified. It's good, right? Marciel is a food tsundere. Oh my god, he's gonna... This might be bad. I don't know how this is gonna go. It tastes like mold. Yeah, I probably shouldn't eat that. I love how Marciel is like a tsundere, but not for like a romantic tsundere. She is a food tsundere. She loves most of the monster foods they eat, but she constantly likes to deny it. 動けるようになるとさらに一列に並んだ鎧はおそらく雌雄同体で一番大きな卵 And so that big set of armor was the biggest colony. 時々見つける鎧のいたずらではなく交尾だったのかも Him and his sister legitimately saw armor holding hands. Now you've got a damn powerful sword. That sword looks really strong. Oh god. So what's he keeping the mollusk in there for? What's he keeping it a secret? Why exactly is he keeping the mollusk alive? That they had a new companion. Yep, this little mollusk is coming with us now. Oh my god, I love this show. That was a extremely good episode. I really enjoyed that. Toss in a bit of action. I know a lot of people have said this show is not an action show, which I'm totally fine with. But Trigger made sure that when there is action, to go all out with it. And that's what they did here. That is exactly what they did here, and I think it looked really, really damn good. I really don't have much to say. I just really love this show. I love our main cast and how goofy they are, and like I was talking about earlier, I love how in-depth the different recipes are. Taking some inspiration from obviously like real-life world recipes and putting monsters into the fray, and then combining those in different ways and giving monster food its own set of rules and like how it can be cooked in different ways and stuff like that is really, really cool. And as far as like like I was saying, the animation is insanely good for when there is fights. We got to see a little bit of Laios action and see him actually put his brain to work in fighting this thing. Just overall, it was a really, really, really solid episode. I don't think I have much else to talk about though, because there wasn't a whole ton of lore here. We just learned like the truth about living armor and how unique they actually are circumstantially wise. How there's like how unique they are to like real world. Not real worlds, the real world is the wrong word, but how unique they are to typical living armor, tropey kind of stuff like that, where they're risen by like a magic user. There's actually like little mollusks living inside of them, which is really cool. So, all in all, a really, really solid episode. But I think that is going to wrap it up for my reaction to Delicious in Dungeon Episode 3. Hope you guys did enjoy, and I hope you all have a good day.